Odofo memo akwaba edo ba Golden TV GH so mesro so be subscribe like na share emfa mami na ye nche hunima yinkopimo Captain Smart ahye ye nyina ye nim se eba Africa ha eni omega na democracy ena yedi ye adwuma na no na wakasa di na no atum se democracy de ehun hia maga na kra no nyi di se bebo Ghana ade nti na wakasa uhwe kwan ya ye contractors omuji ya kwan omoye no ebi wo krombe ye kwan no mbe asphalt acha 2 years na etutu we are in hospitals kwanya doctor for ehwe ayare for kwanya nurses for a behave in our hospitals akwana hodo a African leaders e dey fashion na say ehun hia ema oman Ghana any Africa nyina mo yenkohwe insema hodo a okaye.
Is democracy good for us Africans? And I think that we have reduced democracy to nothing but every 4 years elections. That is democracy. Excuse my French, it's rubbish. It's rubbish. But it's just a question for this morning. Just take your time, think through, get your cup of coffee or tea or whatever you're eating this morning and start thinking through. And let's find out if just the British democracy, the American democracy, or whatsoever kind of democracy we are practicing here is good for us. Why are we actually becoming fools in our own wisdom village, where people with brains, people with understanding, quotient of life, always sitting and talking, but those listening are rather fools, and the fools are the leaders. Without any apology to whoever is listening, I don't care about whatever somebody think. Look, you can be the president, the vice president, or whoever you dare think. So, are we serious as people? Over the weekend, BBC here, and I fear I was reading the news, and I was just laughing when coming. And I cannot register Nurses and Midwives Association saying, 24 hours. Rubbish! And then the health minister, my own friend, to reach hospital. Rubbish! That was a rubbish move. As if some minim, say bibi sabesi, and a Monday, make say, post need the bonny a trainer so, soldier need the bonny a trainer so, nurse and doctor, bia onye na dwen so be na dwuma ye di nsamfu a ono ye ne dai. I am not here to justify anything, either the actions or the inactions or the reactions of the nurses or the health professionals our reach. I am not here to justify the actions, the inactions, and the reactions of those who are said to have attacked the health professionals that will walk a rage. But the most important thing here is life. Human life is more important than anything under the sun. We don't think. The reason why the things I want to say, I have begun speaking somebody's language, is that if I should turn to she, you may not like me this morning. Honestly speaking. But I've come to appreciate the fact that when you speak English, no matter how devastating your words are, you are being glorified. That is another way of pointing to the African to be a fool. Yesterday, I was watching events unfolding at UPSA. Former president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, was here. And listen, the one who introduced him, and he himself, they were talking about Africa having a common currency. But at the end of the day, they were preaching to us to be African. But each and every one of them was wearing a British design suit, speaking a British language, and asking Africans to be African. Traffic in Tibendu Hontem. The same can do one time you can't say, you have comments and questions, could be on Pemasemo campus. But I am also looking at the content of what was discussed over there, not what people were wearing. Ebi before ye yare. There's something wrong with us. You see, we are just crazy. And obi say no or ya macho ni ho de wako hospital wa kobo nurse for ni won a eye adwuma ho obi say me nurse obi nipa ba ko aba hanti sama ya beto hospital ni ya nya adwuma Jimmy. Hey, really? Obi yare ni yadena bedu hospital. Nurses show on phone so and one boyfriend say chatting. Wow! Wow! Because we think that health is essential, then near the brofwe guso. And now we go by hospital. We go. Who do you catch your plane? Nurses say we buy hospital now. How you serious? I don't care what you think this morning. Doctors ready here. Yamane Dino team consulting room 1, 2, 3. The nurses they be PMA doctors. You know? That's why sometimes I don't want to talk about doctors. Even though there are 1 or 2 medical mistakes, errors here and there, but I don't want to talk about medical doctors because they are the man on the the first person you meet is the next station, OPD, Obi check vitals, who say blood pressure, saying these are the people who quite buy hospital be out. We are just 13 inches away from your death. Who quite buy hospital and we Ghana ha. We are 13 inches per 13. No wa be wa mena. Baby ebe see you. Me wa. Eti joma ma yare sesi ya obekọ France. Vice President Jena no pokwa jima baby ope landing. So yare pe oni ba omi e pe. Minim de nti Vice President abagada he na pe landing na yare. E kwon kansa ka Niti ye ne ya kekewu. Niti ye ne ya. O se Rollins ti ye ne ya wakwa Switzerland akwaje painkiller. To no so ti ye ne ya obekọ UK. Eti okọ Success Central Hospital. E ho na kon cancer aka na honam ye ne ya nti ye ne ya. Honam na ye ne ya. E kon cancer aka asem na me ka kire wo no. And me na ka kire say. O man na mitim no minim o man no. Te sa me kasa me dia kukuduro bi a wunti ase baby free ba na kasa e kon cancer ka ne honam ye ne ya okọ Success yakwa ya se hwenya no onum nsuo na onda stress ya sade ne tena plane nim ne be si Ghana ha me boa je kufo ba ye me wa fapani Aliu Mahama ye call le gon ye to abam so nya 6 mera video nya dabi Aliu Mahama nya 6 cause nipa 2 bi to man wa Ashanti Ridge minimum and a Greater Accra 3 minim nipa to ba Aliu Mahama me stressa obi enim say Aliu Mahama had a fracture ye ti krom hey wonam bu ye se owonta na kire wonan na wonan na toa enter Dr. Mahaba because interforce what and then me my stress into your sperm na you weak into me want for So what check here then ntafo pa natural say oba anyem ntafo eswate aje ukwana okoye sa amade bi na aba no e ma ne ye na omo first one wi na omo ye matim ntumi mu biom obaye ba ko mo friend say IV then ukoye IV first one ato afa ho second one ato afa ho third one ato afa ho eno na kire say madam e be ma ho wo mfaso sperm ho wo mfaso chen de ye atwe egum ye di shema pia egum no ho so wo mfaso nti ko on say ukoye first one apia afa ho on so ni aye hete ba ho be ma so mfaso ensuo bi a wo be ma ho bi a yenyansasem anyame ye. One day I'll tell you the saliva of a man, the urine of a man, and the sperm of a man, and the sweat of a man. It is a bema who sua yem fifre MP or bandidi. I mean, Kenya say minchro. En suam and nine a fi bema be a hoba. Bema no muntesuo e yensuo. Bema hum fifre e yensuo. Bema odunso e yensuo. Bema sabe oni obada de ne ho ba eyensuo ade bia nipa bia wa asase su bia bebu bema ho ensuo bia fi ne ho ba animtia no sa oba no ommo brada no wawu ne wuom obebre me repeat one way traffic menenam Cape Coast ke udru Cape Coast ade ba kwama he Cape Coast but trust adwene ho am ntia se ofa ha se one way ofa ha se one way nti adwene na ye one way Ghana for ya adwene na ye one way me ka ho ma me no papa ka ho me so ma me ne papa ka ho ye na ya adwene ye one way cause so na ma papa ye one way one way hey mara he fa na fe aha one way man fa ha mo one way adwene one way. When I'm in Krahaba, be out driving, I was a copy mobi dying. Chine Ghana pet now the Google map, Sanata Gokan, Google map, and whenever I was on a mass, once in a way will be bedroom. Mewa that change one way. It's in Yamekura catch the bear myself, ube some when you in free. A soon, I know another day discussion, your friend on touch chain. Eti ewia sna ye tim ne brana ye bone ya braba asa be before your name. You see, this is my worry. Empanifo etie me mo mfa nche me mesriwa me won fa ase ne me mamut mo mfa nche me asa sabe e be before ye ndwen asa ye ndwen eti ali umama onya fracture also call UK. Meanwhile, that time here one crofo, I will call for dia. Unai mubu, unya fracture, a chechere unai, other on one call. Ali Umahaba himself, a concancer card himself. Who quite buy hospital be we are 13 inches away from your death. You think they don't know? President and vice president, Abemu penny bio wokruma. And himself will quite buy hospital be what ben you. That's what making me wanna. You fear Ali Mama, sorry about John Mama. John Mama, baby, vice president of Professor Mr. Talk of France. Pa, no, quite Japan, because you're more Jaika, but on bois. But you really are that Ghana doctors. Presidential convoy near the way the new Konya Kakon. One day I'll tell you the number of doctors and health professionals are. Women di convoy, mwenya Kakwensia, Momu. Women di mukwa. Yeah, check it, President Vitals. President, you are stressed. Please bring him some mango juice. Mafia, bring him some mango juice. Do we have some guava? They are blended, about President. No, I don't know. Not him. It is a well realize here. Obi a campaign na wohwe anima asa wa wi meko. Omo di president wi ane ye ne kwa broche ne yakọ wọ ne mpane oba ne ma tof so bi oyare. Yesi onu ho ayefe ne nima to so. Ebi Africa pe na we ye kese a chese we di yie. Ye more than. No, I mean, please, obi anafu ye kese bi a chese wadi ye eti Captain Smart between and I dreaded the any stress in my food doa yes esikafro enye dam. Oh no come home. I mean I thought I have mommy be very five and then I some kwam rom for mommy se me five because you say hey agi hey ario hey aria. It is only Africa. Obesity is a disease. It's when we say you're too about also Greater Accra Regional Minister. Many passes so checking Adriani. Former Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Cote. One says say obesity is a disease. We are Bema Crono Yakasi, baby, Sabi, Obema Ira. Who Yakasiano, no Bema Nejum. Not a chikoshim. But Africa pet nessa war Bema, now we're full dwa, we're full Yakasia, and say a sikafro. Meanwhile, akwe your tingo mwata kwa go mwata chimai. And ya fro ote chako. Akwe te chako na fudwa. Ono kura de aduane kura nya bindi. Na onya atade ba akubi eto so na osha say wenye sika fro pari na nya sika. Enye dam. Tell me. Are we not crazy? Come home. Eno na me kan yesi ekodwo anu ya. Mano nye ya. Because I know this country. I know this continent. Oh, Africa pena armed robbers to show be so bomb by. Hey. I'm who nyame. Me Akuma FM Sir John. I said here having conversation me before, but please forgive me. We'll do that later on the show. Forgive me, Sir John. Akuma FM. Israel na Yesu Kristo. Bible say what ye wo no. Bethlehem nyamuom. Ya wo no hena himfie nyamuom. Israel aye missiles dispelling facility. Your friend dome. Na yen yete ha am robbers kwaso da sofo bompae. Galamsey ebro ye no na sofo Miami Pentecost sofo kan na Assemblies of God. That was the most rubbish anything I have ever seen under the sun. Na sofo ko jina Galamsey side. And wo mo sa kire excavator so e bompae sofo wo mo dam. Ye bompae ma excavator e jai Galamsey tu a. Akaya mo afode ensi asore dan. Ke be bompae ma asore dan fi soro na besi form. Se bompa ma Galamsey tibi jaya anka Pentecost ni Anglican ntimi twema so wa chimota o mmeni na court o makọ court e wa asase mi hwala e school park me ama sorry o me catch them wo part me wo papa massive that one there it's your business your day eti what we share say CCC na wo Kumase meboa sofo Alfred Obin sorry no, the Assemblies of God for Manso for 15 years. Our court. Ransford obey. Over Hankam Bowasuma Wamu. Now Ransford obeying any Assemblies of God. Assemblies of God is only Ransford obeying. It's a Ransford obeying. Assemblies of God. CCC. Assemblies of God. Now wait me at man so walk court. Meanwhile, I say nyame to me adie nyina. Aden nyame settle land dispute. You see, edu baby a eye ni pasema asoro no hu se enya adie nyina na ye di nyame ye. Pacho Anglican, muni lawyers. Mo fa o mo je dan. Asori e wo krom ha wo lawyers pa wo ni asori ko Jehovah Witness. Uma lawyer for do so che asori bi am lawyer for. Roman force wa groto. Na Mary ohoni na sikwabrane ko ho wa Africa. Mary babuaye eja Mary ena Mary babuaye no Mary no to one ho nka wo so no. You see, I am not despising anything. I am not against anybody's religion or anybody's practice. But I am afraid the future of such things is nothing but stupidity. 80 nurse ni te hospital na yaba na ojira phone so on the boy chat. Hey, put yourselves in the shoes of those young men. That's number one. I'm not on the side of any of the groups. Nafa, put yourselves also in the shoes of the nurses. Now I'm also saying only card. I don't think you see emergency ward. No, mpacho Ghana nurses no mumubi enya munyina. But what say adena your friend no emergency that say emergency means that nothing must be demanded, asked from the patient. Take care of the patient before. After you have been able to stabilize the condition of that patient, then you can come in to ask for whatever thing. It's yes, a branch area didn't have to know. Mafia, yes, on J card. On what card, what about them? Please. In the emergency and the exigency of health issues, card and paper are more important than human life. Try until we fat champion or pay every before ye Jimmy. Ma, Miss Row, a bony and idiot quaso. What I asked to go to in the mirror, fat me, but a baby before ye Jimmy. How can you tell me, sir? We are there. My man should be. We are cooperative from Rabatino. Card na Yajo Hospital. Ne kase to say. Card Yajo Hospital. Ne kase any website for card no kase any. Ne kwa brane te sa me hwemede ade tare me bo space aka. Yes, card wenti. Enipa do onwu. Really? Now, a fair. Now, before you issue statements, Ghana pay and I would be now call hospital. Obi to show any business. That's how last year now Kasama MPP. We cried the last elections now Kasama NDC. What is wrong with us? Any doctor foreign nurses into me by, but me what home. Me papa to me for or say papa me papa or friend me papa I told her friend me papa person that me or friend nana say me srew minim die nti a me ka kire wo say aya hwe wano yi cause asem ye fi wanu mba no e chese den e besi ansa wawu ada me ka doctors ne nurses asem me ko fie na ma me awofufu me di me papa ba no catch them say sa asem ya wa kok fa bai enche e BBC da we den ebo bi ye ha o mobile phone ni
collect your phones
aseminim it was just ringing on my mind better have me boss what team nesi ene me by road contractors ene a driver for ba. That's why I came here. And ya nye careful ahohu. Ya wo niam bi wo ho aye mbo ho ban ene kum yen. Medikaka. Emra ban ene se best ni. There's a video indicating that nurses need to on and conform to him. There's a video indicating that, and somebody is sitting somewhere issuing a statement after we have lost the Ghanaian. Really? In Ghana, we loses lives and wealth on two lines: substandard roads, construction, and maintenance. substandard roads and maintenance that failed prematurely, and 2, dangerous driving and weak compliance that turned our roads into trauma corridors. Listen, let me tell you, our roads are trauma corridors. Anytime you are driving on any road in this country, maybe on for 2021. Mr. Chimoyo, some major promo na me na me say wonam kwan so asa wonam wo wi meswa. One temase me kire wase. But you see, as a country, me ma catch now. Me say akwan a wo Ghana ha nyina a 3 years project. Me can na Ghana for di agro. Reset NDC for you so ye omo we da me nam kan. Na me can if I were the president, I will reset the country. Moi. But me and him say we will put concrete on our roads. So you know, the policies here on this machine. Akwenye wo Ghana ha nyina me catch your plane. Say me Ghana man penny 3 years. So futokwa bia na ma share the major ato ho. And we betu sika so do ka fam futokwa so. I'm telling you today, if I were the president, measure the jam futuro kwan, a kwan futuro was so bia na wo kondo, so do ka papa be fam futuro kwan so. Na ho aye fi, no wetimi akobo nso ba kohoro. Sabe me ye Ghana man penny, I am telling you today, in futuro kwan wo betu sika, you will pay money. And so what do ka afam futuro kwan so, mon tronto ho. I am a Catholic of office. I'm just talking. Me makwaba 1, makwaba 2, this is my 3rd time on earth. Into me America. Me Ghana man penny, me ye kwan. Ba me shede jam futuro kwan won kran. Sam futuro kwan no gate gate da no. Ansa na obe fam futuro kwan no so bi no obetua sika kran so fam futuro kwan so. 3 years. Ghana ye kwan aye won nyina no. E kwan ne ye dodo wo say. And do 150,000 kilometers. In the Ghana, quite 150,000 kilometers. It is a 1 kilometer be $1 million times 150,000 you say 15.5 billion US dollars. Yeah, we 15.5 billion dollars per Ghana quite yeah we. It is a kind of Ratani Akufado. It will be Bessia 14.3 billion bonds and go on. How many kilometers? Ebi before Sebi Buru Sebi Nyado, ya Jimmy. Last night I sat down. Menayo and agree na menai. I'm looking at a plan, a paper that will deliver a 30-year future-proof framework to end both problems with clear laws and technology, strong incentives, and real consequences. It pairs a roadworks quality regime for contractors, consultants, and officials with a safe mobility regime for drivers, fleets, and road users under one doctrine, reasoning with reason. Many Daniela and wisdom and now me say mon try dey with mommy reasoning with reason. Africa pe we reason without reasoning. Ya dream wa bra dream bi ani ho. Adentra ya jigi. Me ya Mr. Shando facha me. Reasoning with reason. Decisions that are evidence led. It is not just go no. Decisions that are evidence led, proportionate, fast, and right respecting. Okay? Over the years, who say contractor be why your man kwanya. Fancy me your man penny. Dr. Babaye Ejuma, oni ma ye ejuma mo ni enya sika, bo so etwa beka. Ti Dr. Ba Midi man penny or say, Payo. So okay, let me say Annie. Somebody be say no 5,000. Let me say Annie dog. Send him 5,000. Moi, send him 5,000. Oh, I send him 50 million. 5,000. Bisa don't to him. Me or him kwade okuma simwa. 5,000. Oh, me boy. Oh dog, can some more? So I tell 50 million. Eh. So that's why I buy back home. I'm returning what the amount.
A gift.
Yeah, so the way we say I am LPM, the Emma Corner 50 million. Not that chemi. Dr. Madi Achem says, sir. Enti, Captain, mpesame ye kwan. Ghana happened here to be the road contract. 15 kilometers. Emma musician or the Sophie and the Pikas and the Kokwan. So, me can an ampedu. Rollins man an ampedu contract. The ampedu one of our the Sophie and the Pikas and the Kokwan. So. As we hear boom coin. You see, shoddy works. So, our coin so contractor ye coin no one ye ne kum nipa contractor no ye ndey. Sa contractor ne ndey. Any baby se see ye ka say afedi August cry ye wie you. Ye see road accident nko ano ekum over 1,700 people. August any you kum nipa 1,700 of on our roads because of careless driving, reckless driving. Sa driver for no ye omo den driver need the car we pine no kum nipa 5 ye say hey driver for the nyame bo omo hu ban o we ye nkwase abanbo enye nyame ne boy driver ni car ne pem ye no de hwe anye no we kum nkrofo ma then ye yes driver for no. Road death and serious injuries. As I said, by 2030, your 2025, the next 5 years ahead of us, I see it to be reducing road death and road injuries, if not more, by 75%. Obafia, o person ko abit me anko, o person tena so atra. 70%. If not more, by 2030. I said, Nipa, to kwan, card na boho, we pra, card na boho, we woo. By 2030, 5 years from today, as I say, it will be reducing by 70%. We need to have a conscious effort. It must be intentional. If you answer no, because I say intentional.
Intentional.
Can be
intentional.
Can say intentional.
Intentional.
We got to be intentional. So I am intentional about it. You can go.
Thank you.
This must be intentional. I mean, we are intentional about it. That by 2030, Ghana will reduce road deaths and road injuries by 70%. We got no time to wait for anybody. America, Emma, UK, Emma, France, Emma. Nobody will come here and do that for us. And by 2040, you think it's a too long a time? It is just 15 years. We must be able to eliminate 95% of road deaths and road injuries. So, Vision Zero corridors by 2045. That's what I call it. This is what I call it. Vision Zero corridors by 2045. And then National Vision Zero by 2055. Say be ane yetiasia fine. Ye koso are fine. Accident do why ye nyawo krum ha no ho se ye kwan ne ya efa ensi Oma we are yetimi. E wo book we say will be a contract integrity. But listen, we need to have about 100% test compliance and digital transparency on all state-funded projects. From 2027, we got to start that. And I'm catching up. Contract integrity. You see, we need to have 100%, and yet 99.9, 100% quality text compliance and digital transparency on all state-funded projects from 2027. We should be able to tell, say, hey, Dr. whether you belong to the MPP or you belong to the NDC or you belong to the CPP, basi kodem kakra. Enema wodi ye adwuma na abaya GF wonsam. Omaya yeti contractor ye kwan na wanye ne no kum nipa ye contractor ndey. Driver ni drive a driver full and so yesi emra wo ho no kum nipa sa driver ni no ye ne dey. Yes, road wetty, road and we need a comprehensive roadworks quality and accountability act. As a country, so maya yetiasie se nipa ya twin ya juma nyamia ye moja maya hoden enua ho ye home etimi da sore no. We need a roadworks quality and accountability act. 1, mandatory quality plans. 2, independent testing, and a 10-year defect liability for pavements and structures. We are contractor, maybe you Ghana man penny, we are quite, then the 10 years, let's say, Mamma can't say, me if I were the president, me my contractor and fin crying. And Kwame Danson, quiet, Debbie. I'm sure they may politicians in the Montreal, Namonfa. SSR region Biano, yet to be training road contractors. 80 ABR, any per 100, 200 from each region. Country, Munko Honko Suya Quay. Aha, said a quay, Munko Suya, Namo de Mombra back. It is our person we are contractor over here, Bronga half of Quaya, maybe a president in there, a Bunu East, a Bunu Day, a Bunu Day, make them. I'll be the back 10 may catch your plane. Nanai, who near regional capital Bia, may a Ghana man penin, we will go back to 10 regions, 16 in Yansa.
He is smart. He is unique.
Sankanyansa man, come on, deputy regional minister.
Is the king.
Who say Yansa Nimunti, Yama deputy regional minister? Maybe a Ghana man penin, Yabasa 10. It is a we are Bronga half of Quaya. We are contractor, we are registered. Our Bronga half. Now you know, baby, I what here? See a man contract now. They do telephone number. Baby, I what here? Baby, our company office. They are publish it. We are quite phone now. No come off for now, baby. Sabra contractor into the way. And another day discussion. I have that policy also. You see, we need to have performance bonds between 10 and 15%, retention of 5%, and warranty-backed maintenance. Then I'm a person of UPS in some UPS. University of Professional then Studies.
Oh, I don't know.
UPSC in some to be trouble of way. And you want to school. I thought I had a person this year. But you are some one walk school. That's all. Number 1. SSC who say, so we are contractor. Yeah, far when I was here, so we are contractor. And the performance bond. Ube sign. And no, wo contract na ye de ama wo no sa 10 to 15% na ye de ma politician no wo mo gi 10%, 20%, 15% no me ye ga na man pani anko politician bia wo bank na ye de wo sika na akoto no ye be ka tra bank ne say ekwan no wo say 100 million Ghana to 15% to ho and your performance bond so we any akwa check kwan no na kwan na nya 15% na kam SSC any warranty backed maintenance. Say okay, yeah the kwan na ma say we say di mfie du as a kwan na say e kwan na di mfie nkunu na say ye eno so 5%. Eti contractor ni sikere ye de ma no ya 20% na to 80 na wo ho. Bisa contractor bi o me ka bibia adwuma no me na fenchire mu cause 20% of your contract 20%. That's a lot of money. No contractor would ever want to lose that money. We need criminal liability for material falsification, collusion, and willful non-conformance. Come on. What I want to chrome sa yes you abide the contractor aba obey if you apam junction ekogu mu atakwa yes the contractor aba assemblyman nim no nana nim no obi anim no nti sa contractor no buy no obi ani ni sutumi o contractor ni din semfo na ko ne nchen na ko busa na aka say wuni me wona ade mba ha na wano aka tum enja wona ade ne buy mimi ya mampani a dabi contractor bia you register obi kwa district assembly no matter any revenue free war. This is assembly never register. Into this is assembly ni register we are. Who be ya kwan na ya publish wudi ni umfoni. Any construction firm no bam. Your friend Dr. Bani no money 0242 the academy mo. Aha na ote. Ne company no office no esi apa esi joma esi enyame esi de rampon siwi ya hwehwe na amonkwa ha wo be ma ayaye kwanfo me wia na mama na wo ya kwanfo no wia mpese me dealing with you as a president na mama national security create artificial disturbance e wo office nanim na ye bia you to the gu so what are you talking about yeah man yo yeah political party. It's your NPP contractors, your NDC contractors. Mira, Wadaroma, a dam. Let's see, Chasso.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
It's because NDC walk away. Yes, no, Captain Smart, or NPP contractor, your manager. Mwa. Yambi and you are doom crass, why you do we see to your car. Yincha. Safety, Mobility, and Enforcement Act, SSC in Ukruma. That's what I call Safe Mobility and Enforcement Act. Say me two car, me kono. SSC me who say me safe Mobility and Enforcement Act. SMEA. Me friend smears. I say me nyabi. That will deal with digital license and point system, average speed enforcement, drug and alcohol limits with ignition, interlocks for offenders. There could find out room and make on no way. No way. Who chika na Dr. Ba? Who didn't send phone? Who did you mean? What car now? Why would you seek out no speed limit? No, what to be the car no call garage be. No more reduce speed no. And to carry 200 kilometers per hour. No more reduce be do 80 kilometers per hour. We bet ya swa masreta na tare 80 per bit biako. These are the things we got to do in this country. Get a pen and driver in the car boho e ku ni pay and license ye na hwe. Ye de ko gina court didi asabra say oh e furu di for. Ye ja no. No asa ko pek bus foforo. O say me license di me ye adwa.
Yes, Siwi.
We need to have corporate manslaughter for transport operators whose systemic negligence causes death. Huh? When are you acquiring to do a friend of corporate manslaughter? Sir, me the example keke patron to say me bought transport company be there and yes sir. Me bu entia STC, OSA, Tata Bus, Metro Mass, OA, GPRTU. These are corporate bodies.
He is smart. He is
Now,
unique.
bas ba ku tem nipa fu ewu, bas ba ku tem nipa tu ewu, another tem nipa corporate manslaughter.
Smart.
We will quickly withdraw your license as a company. We will quickly withdraw your license and surcharge you for corporate manslaughter. These are the things we got to do in this country. We don't just have to be sitting down as ministers, MPs, DCs, what? Oh my God. Are we not crazy? I dare where you first can you parliament na beji atum.
Bibini ni pao. Bibini au. Ojai.
Another thing we have to do. Be ana company no onye from so was service car no and I'm quite papa so but driver na career petition. I don't know your baby income indexed fines. It's a driver be a maneuver or the when company pa when your car quenchia. Make us say make a try. Upa wish I did for episode. One day, me catch and say, Accra, you know what we have to do? We need nothing but $7 billion US for all the security agencies. Ghana, answer na Ghana soldier for Kokono. Ajebia 2026 November. But every other thing, yeah, they oppose the phone a year.
Obi say boy, didn't she?
Enti, the SSA and say. Ghana Police Service. Yen shed and Kenya since so compare $1.5 billion US. Yen Kenya since so you need to change. Now me a small boy. And then man could for cast fee Nigeria by ya. You see and co parliament. We no be some say is the constitution a fetish. 1.5 billion. Yen resource Ghana Police Service to an international standard. It's every 5 kilometers there's a dispatch rider. Post for moto yi etika efri ha eko Kumasi ba kumako 25 omo Kumasi kwan no so etika wiun na ya chew ka wo wiun na ya chew
Wani.
ka wo wiun ya chew
Bibini au.
ye sa no na kwan na ya ye ne yiu se na be ya moto ni mbo amrem na post ni nsu mu whoa!
Lakaka.
This way, please. This way. This way. This way, please. Yeah, can wash and change. Yeah, so fine. It's the income indexed fines must be introduced. I know a day fines. Automatic license suspensions tied to points.
Wani.
It's we are driving here. And yet supposed to buy no woman is go. Police no. Me tapi bibi from Honorable Manebuama. Activate all body cameras. So every police officer will have a body camera. Into this guy, Ochi wujina hona. Now I find there the belt mu. Belt mu adena the motokru no. No dey see license no so no abom tokru. Kewu baako. Lakaka. Wedding kwasi asem. Ti ya bo license no motokru.
Wani.
Lakaka.
Yeah, my first point.
Didn't she? He is a guy, didn't he?
Na hona no. So we ni momo wo phone so a. Je wo fra wo ka wo na. Am sport fine no otua free the phone so. Ekwa Ghana Revenue Authority. Na receipt re dey am no phone so no forward dem am. Ma wo dey kire police ni no, no fa code no enter. And so we jaw. anya sa ye be fra another car man have 5 passengers na ko
Obi is a boy. He didn't shoot.
make us say na park with the nearest police station
Ojai.
it is so your passenger na take car ma akwa ne kaka afo a be ka chen say hey basa wo ba me ya che me delay me he drive ye
Ojai.
ye bomb 2 ye bomb license 3 ya jo license we to kaka bi mu na ya publish un phone
He is a guy.
what the baby am fast I dream way me ko Cape Coast them ko University of Cape Coast me do one na students na ya see be the ratification students na ye yi wo madi no obi o wa ya say ye na the 2 years na me hu say billboard kase bi so ye mfoni Dr. Ma student and maame etua no school fees or UCC na no mfoni da so sa kwa we won't be in school ha jim fie mienu
Wait. Ojai.
ya bon license no tokro miensa me ye Ghana man pani a me ye de mfoni ato newspapers nyina na ye de ma TV stations nyina na ye de mfoni ato so answer na obeje license no enye say ya wokoje license a ye fa ha na obi atimi aboa no wanya license so me ye Ghana man pani sa mo license na me scrapping nyina ye be hya se foforo
Wait.
me am catch up please ye best scrap nyina cause where fa so ye license okrum ha Dr. Babe to betra ha sesi a afre na dafo bo DVLA no wa send ni phone ni details Dr. Babe to send the license me boa
Ojai.
Ghana penny etimi tum say on crofobia from Goro boys ya je o matum Dabi oh answer ye be ma license no ye nima nim sabe wuja wo nan kura ne kala when you be ba ho so no ya publish wo enti sa driver ni no wunya akotra cab na wo say car wo na timi wo be do transport station bia STC osa he na wo phone ni tarho na be da so gayi sa kwa we wo tran ne car mo be kum
Ojai. Ojai.
Dentia nyame di ye pema ye ne say
Ojai.
esese ye mra e wa asase so to regulate the will of man mama kasim cho Dr. Ma the greatest curse and no me nyame di tu nipa so and so dey ye pema ye
Captain Smart.
if you don't know I'm telling you today the greatest curse and no me kese nyame di tu nipa so ye pe
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best.
Captain
Smart.
It's our will.
ye tie ye kwan ya ye bre ye pentra wo kura hwehwe wasoma nadwi wa na ochusu yi o ka so pe wan peni akade na beba ko wa wo ma me no papa so tia se pari ni wo cash na ye je no ye de wo ma no obu ko ma wo se ye nyame mejo nyame o mejo ente Pentecost elder timi pia na yire e wa dental bro sa so be hwe fom patra e na okunu ye kwa kwese ne se nyame na de ma nyame na eje ye kwa se
Our Father.
it's your choice. The greatest curse on man. Our God just handing over our will to us.
Our Father.
It is here. Nyame de wo pema wa. De wo pen na wo yo. Say ya beti metimi abobo me nema no. Na ma sori se me ko. Media general mra no nkyere sa.
Give our goodies. Give.
Enti
our
bedu gate na no. Ni ye yimedi. Me baby o ma security man say o ma me mam na wo wutu fie say captain ya de pa wo boss ma mo di machi un say magim wo boss ma mo di machi ditwe obi akọ ska ban sika fa man sika sika ya chena na wo di ujimi e boss ma mo free him abuwa toruwa
Captain Smart.
you see eti nyame di ye pema yense nipa no wonte ase okura yen
He is smart.
And for 3 and passes. And for 3 and passes.
And for 3 and passes.
I say I will be a friend of public procurement den me I say SSano. We need to have a proper public procurement roads regulation. And therefore roads go and driving.
Our Father who art in heaven.
As I said, Ministry of Roads. I dare we say we are me trouble. Me sending my minister.
Captain Smart.
We need to have past performance scoring,
Captain Smart.
beneficial ownership disclosure, e-procurement and open contract data. contractor na say onkoye pokuase kwan no ye tra ha tetem no say because say about 850 million Ghana cedis so onkoye
enu na ment ya say na meju
o wie da be
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best.
ha eso wie da be
Smart.
me ye Ghana man penny is simple and short o past performance scoring
Captain Smart.
who kwa university either undergrad or postgrad or grad. So what throw exams now failure? Yes, you refer me boy. You refer only means that ubekwa kwatro no foforo pass it. One try and pass I won't graduate mpacho mwana. It's had a contract aye kwanye kum nipa. They assign the contract for man. Ah, me ye man penyensi. There be you. So when we are imagine here, Juma.
He is smart.
Post performance scoring. ABC.
He is smart.
Yeah, yeah, sir. We will just end up killing ourselves. You really need the question, Yankupon. Chrome highway. Many MTT didn't penny for baby didn't come on and you're fault and Marano the parliament here no and over the year Juma. But we need crash and asset data regulation in this country. We need crash and asset data regulation. Do we have a national crash database? Do we have it? From highway, your national crash database. The Ekokacha post for no more kwan so pa na etro. SSA yenye national crash database. Ni ye link it to NRSA, National Road Safety Authority. DVLA, Driver Vehicle Licensing Authority. Any MTTD, Motor de post for the no. Any Ministry of Health. Hey. Plus other network condition registry. We need to have an IRI, the skids, the rats, the drainage. All these things must be published quarterly. Me more details, Nina. As we sit here, I want to find out, do we even have pre-qualification and market discipline? We need to have tiered licensing for contractors and consultants. You need to prove your ISO. Have an accredited laboratory to build a road. And now we are NDC, we are MPP. From highway, do we have intelligent compaction equipment? Your friend are reliable. So your friend will be one side and I'm holding a kind of chain of guano so now you are the aircraft. Na ye kum nipa.
Bibini ye nipa.
Na ye ko. Ye kum nipa. Ye ko. Driver need drive here. And no one is pim bam. No kum nipa. Na ye ko. Ni eja oh enya hwe nyame na de ma me ya mampani anya nyame na de hwe ma nyame na je hwe eya wo pe. I'm telling you today, sister, say wo kunu no watu be free wo kunu achi akoda o be ma fufura achi na yene chi wo no hwe asa de gu so a enya nyame na de ma he wo kwase na akun
They are sick people.
and obi be say contractors no so won so be kwan ne papa no captain, what do you have for them? Longevity bonus. Say contractor, you say ye kwan na say di mfie du ansasai e kwan na di 20 years e kwan na say government must call that contractor and give him a longevity bonus. Between 2 to 5% of your contract. That must be sitting there waiting for the contractor. Now you award them. Say district way best road contractor, district way best road contractor, region way best road contractor, region way best road contractor. We put them together. We are catching some more national road contractors.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best.
Who is regulating the contractors in this country? Nobody. Every road minister, including the Ottawa CCI, 10% no win. How many road ministers in for Rollins the time of 1 year MPs? Should be one. They are not here Rollins road minister Menkai. But Jay Kufo, the name say Dr. Richard Adani. No, you shall so MP. No, MP.
Captain
But
Smart,
no MP.
the king of morning shows.
Professor Mills the time. Menkai. No, you want Professor Mills the time on road minister Menkai. But automatically, or
He
MP.
is smart.
Nanado time. No, Mahama time. The roads minister. Honorable Yunusa Fuseni. Sano MP. Fabra Treha, and Nimu Hasesia. Nanado, Nanyami Ame of Amaquata, or Casacra won't tell the Casa or Canase.
Cathedral.
Said that the Casa said, Sa, Quine Swan or Yamai, Tia Quine, Amaquata, you quite. Or Cabro for ye, or catch ye.
Cathedral, no, the Aquabias, you busy. Aquabias, you
Never. Yeah, quite. Sorry, MP. Say, I, Road Minister on your MP. Says, oh, yeah, MP, when you're 10%, I campaign, was I winning the seat. But
it's a
Ghana pet. I cannot to sign him. I am signing mammy, a Ghana pet. And I will come quite say, because I said, now, one to my part, one to my.
Cathedral, no, the Aquabias, you busy.
Woman to my into quine and say,
Aquabias, you busy.
I didn't know. Away back, my 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 30,000. But still, I don't quite phone. It's 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, 40,000. I am weird. I am a fighting. I am weird to convert the animal mudi. And I said, dang.
I don't take short, I take madness.
Hey, contractor, why you coin why you year no? There's something I call fast track payments for high performance. Build and a bidding. Some contractors, I can say bidding on more bidding. Bid preference credits for top quartile performance.
Captain Smart.
I feel you hear me say. Any question say your man obi na trenchly. Ade bi to be funny pankwano. As a president, so we need the annual President Road Integrity Awards. And the president that they be said best teacher, best farmer, president that they award in the show 7. As I say, annual President's Road Integrity Awards. That's a president to say, Captain Smart, they are the best road contractor. On chain quite do a wire and go ahead.
Todaya. Rurakadesh. Rurakadesh.
Why are we killing ourselves?
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
Why? Please, why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Is it because somebody is not thinking, or we have refused collectively as people to think? The catcher Daniel and Brana just said, we need speed governance. And I said, no, it's a governor, they are share Bronoso.
Shamaki Shrai Yehoah.
Now I'm saying we need speed governance on our commercial vehicles. Intelligent speed assistance. I call it ISA. Mandated for new public transport. Except by 2028, we should have these things. Eti, car na kasa woko for bus na STC woko for. Oh, now woko for VIP na woko for no. ebo animu se kai onya kwan papa kora no si so a de obetimi akonyina 100 kilometers per hour. It's driver and speedometer no sasa na yefre no speedometer on. All corona bo animu ho na wo hwe bi. Driver, yes. Mate, catch a driver and say what 300 kilometers per hour. Who told you we will not be able to save lives in this? I am a transit to Mr. Say, see, I'm paying for your Marco school, Abrutre, Sabia, sorry. I am there.
Cathedral, no, they are going to be as you busy.
They are no back on
they see we are, and son, and they will walk out. Which you know, Madame Mason Yacopo is some.
Modern day cars, yeah, now. Whatever you want to do with the car, you can do with it. Enti, me catch there. Wisdom say, can we introduce telematics? Telematics. And then if any telematics, I mean, I'm a cambo. Tell me what dream in your baby. One, say our GPS will come here. You see, when you get it, and rather, you see, you could do a baby, you see, from Imperial Perkins. When you, after 200 meters, you turn right. And you find GPS.
Captain Smart.
If we have telematics, and that telematics, whichever way you want to pronounce it, but I'm trying to say I'm pen number. You have your GPS. When that is connected to the telematics system, I will car be say car fufu be a bi. I will never be to connect it to monitor the car. Almighty United States of America. Abraham, the total amount of money they spent on that was only $28 million to monitor every single car in the whole of America. America, so Ghana, Florida, and Kwabe, Ghana, 3. They spent just $25 million for the entire national security system being monitored by FBI. But I wanted to call it telematics. If you see your GPS, nothing braking system no kurano is connected. Say cars now by electronics. So harsh braking system. Drive any out to the camera won't mean that. The will be say tear brake is no when you cry upon. Any overspeeding, it can be connected to this telematics. Net hodin. Ate we oh, yes it didn't change. Then away. The next group of people are or hard dream where you can so bobo ya any motorbikes. Ghana pe motor need traffic so. Eti or shaha no nam kwan mfimfin. Tie wo twi moto na wo dika mienu mfimfin a. Pacho, we a medra wo. Ana wonim. Cars mienu bako obankum bako nfa so me ma question fifin we post ni. Ya ka o shem fifin na wu a post ni bia ba onye driver for mienu ne hwe cause baby a wudi no enya ho na sese wudi. Ke helmet a wo mo yema ye okurum ha no ho. Why and a certify say helmet we correct. No, there be NC.
Captain Smart.
There be oh no you want never be ho and yes sika na ye de ye e just emra. No the ama customs for e wo habo ho. Say che bi bam na nya customs pani no na watch no. Now what did I get you so by 60%? What's that not 7 months? Obi adri mu beda ho. Wo ye mampani na wanya trimodin kakra. No ya no mo to say ye hu no okroma ya wo party phone kwa na obo wo ban na. I'm telling you my name konanim. But there's a day coming closer than you anticipating. Dabe na wotena bus me ekokuma sa driver say ma brent munja me na me home kakra wo passenger obeti ase but wo de hwe kwan fo a omo fa so opoku ase ho kakra yi ko driver no obetra saa kuturugwam obeduru nkokọ no na waye mmere wo bre bebre ya ebre ene ani kum na nam stress ene na ene nam
He is smart. He is unique.
It is a driver ni bre e was a kwan ne so a na say bus that VIP driver ne catch us passengers mpamacho ma bre timpesa me da kakra wo bepene we need to have rest, fatigue and work practices for our drivers.
Captain Smart.
Eti odu Linda Doa ose ma bre sa driver ni na bre no be home be 30 minutes no do akoduru Kumasi na wonti asenti ode de bre be kwa kokun de he na pe
enu na ment ya say na me do I don't take
on my way you need the number of hours I said driver ni be driving
told ya
we need to have e-log books. I call it the tachographs. In all these things, it is part of the $1 billion we need to resource the Ghana Police Service with. $1 billion is no money for this country. Because I mentioned that every day Ghana have 1 trillion cities and a roomy. We in Yansenia, you catch yours. Every blessed day. 1 trillion cities ne rooming around free. So we need to have max driving hours, rest time enforcement. To drive a Nino, Ebia or Kumasi 4 hours. But we did 5 hours, we did 6 hours, we did 7 hours. Because a quite full, the driver must park and rest. But driver didn't park or Quentin Fioba say, hey, I'm Robert, but I can't catch no dada. May I am a solution, a friend say, problem solver. Catch or say, every 1 kilometer. And now at least, if you are say 25 dispatch riders fully armed. Or more quiet. Maybe I'm penny, I'm Robert and Chinu Yakuno. Me a Ghana man penny, I'm Robert.
Captain Smart.
No. The best way to deal with criminals is to eliminate them.
He is smart.
Every security officer is our. Me, if I were the president, if you are an armed robber, what you do? Say who come Ghana ni? No, I didn't say my dear. It's Operation Shoot and Kill. Sana me fighting Galamsey. 21 days we are done. State of emergency. Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Police Service, Immigration. I am done, guys. 21 days. I don't want to hear anything about Galamsey. Sameti IGP. Number 2. Commission of Inquiry 3. Ubeko jail. Ubeko jail. Amembo yemfa saw them offering to ne bumai. Amembo yemfa nyame beye ne bumai. No, yanya sa. Kakwa me comment me moto we.
Therefore me besrem mpaebo wo ho.
Captain. We need to create rest areas between every 80 kilometers to 120 kilometers. What they fancy in Nisika, into between every 120 to 175 kilometers, there's a rest area. On our trunk road, Ghana Pena one number 20 finesse a drone sword the one now, we yamakawa, don't one of us are bonsa or wabe so sure.
I don't take short, I take madness. I don't take far.
I can't light in this. Meanwhile, yet me a member of parliament, yeah, man, 100 million Ghana cedis. So on a year, on fire street light, my woman, Yabakura, your friend in Japan.
I decree and declare.
Amen. You see, these are some of the things that boom maya when near my wood here. Hey, Amemo and Yashi, as a man for whom Tom and your friend Amemo. Amemo and Yashi. Amemo didn't answer 1 man for and who Tom. Asa, Yaka, not forget it.
Who won't talk? Who brought dog?
What was I said? Driver need the car, booby or coin so your friend hit and run.
I decree and declare.
And see, na shisheno.
Who brought dog?
Ghana pen a car. To say, your friend is saying, Toyota Hesi Ababa for free. Na ya san ye carriage was so, me a loading your meguso. Debbie, may have, my cousin show. And here na nam, you go home, O Sabas. Nipa jinjinem, no seat belt. NC. Sister, open until me catch you. Because car, and your papa no, and root and mahamo. Now what, yaba. Car no bedru anse ye twetwa ntontrowa na ye seat belt wo mu ha nti seat belt ni na no nya adwuma hwe Ghana police service for bre mu ntimi nka because of politics na de aka no maka to say nanse metro akọ de mesre ne say drive any kum ni pa ye ne den
Captain Smart.
2 and 2.
Road contractor anya kwan yi a ye ne den
278. 2 and 2 and